Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bean. Thanks for checking in and watching the video. Gonna do a quick mail day here. I've actually got more pieces than I'm gonna show you, but a little bit busy today. I've got 3 chickens smoking out on the smoker, so I got to get up and check those in a few minutes. And also want to keep it short because my fiance is out and she'll be back shortly, so I figured it'd be easier to do a short one. Well, that was fun. Okay, anyway, so we're just going to do 2 pieces today. I know what's in both of these. I am super excited, but it's Saturday, so I want to get these in. I want to get this done this mail day so that I can start doing some things I need to do with these cards. So first one, plain white envelope. This was a pickup from a Facebook group that I'm in that's dedicated to just tobacco cards. So pick this up. This will be my second copy of this card, but I am going to work on a print run of these. Print run of these, or back run of these, just for fun. So, and I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties here. So this is the Bill Clymer T206. This one is in really good condition. If you saw my last mail day post, I had another one that I got for about $10, but it had a big chunk missing out of the top, and it was also a sweet caporal back. So pretty excited about this one. If you're interested in knowing why I decided to collect Bill Clymer, take a look at my last mail day post and you'll hear all about it there. So, real quick, I thought I'd read, because I've seen a couple of other now T206 guys on YouTube, and one of them gives a good backstory on the players. Oh, there's my timer to go check the chickens. So, he gives a good backstory on these guys. I can't do necessarily what he does, but I do have this book, the T206, The Players and Their Stories collection by Tom Zappala and Ellen Zappala. So real quick, I just thought I'd read you the quick little blurb on Bill Clymer. Derby Day Bill Clymer was only 17 in 1891 when he went 0 for 11 in his major league debut for Philadelphia of the American Association. The story, however, does not end there. Clymer went on to win 2,122 games as one of the greatest minor league managers of all time. Although he went 9-4 as a player-manager of the Rochester Patriots in the Eastern League for 2 weeks in 1898, Clymer really began his managerial career in 1900 with the Atlantic League's Wilkes-Barre Barons and continued on as a player-manager in the minors through 1908, batting .266. After his playing days, Clymer managed until 1932 in the American Association, the New York State League, the International League, the Pacific Coast League, and the New York-Pennsylvania League. He managed the Columbus Senators in the American Association from 1904 to 09 and again in 1920. He also managed the Buffalo Bisons in the International League in 1913 and 14 and again in 1926 to 1930. Over 29 years as a manager, he won 7 championships and compiled 2,122 and 1,762 record. Not bad for a player who only had 11 at-bats. So yeah, there are a lot of guys in this set that, there was so much baseball then that a lot of these guys did go on to more success as a manager. There's definitely some of those, and some of the guys I already have, I've read that about them. So cool. Interested to get that in. I'm ready to get that into my sheet, and I need to update my monster, which is the T206, the affectionate nickname that collectors have for it. I need to update my monster number and see how many I have. I should be up near, 35 or 40 now, I think. So, pretty excited about that. So this here is a package of tobacco cards, but these are not T206 cards. These are something that you might not have seen before, unless you read my blog back in the day. But early on beansballcardblog.com, I wrote about these. Then I went to my personal blog and had more of these. But This, I believe, I saw them come up on eBay, and I needed to get them because these, I believe, finish off my set. This is a set of 25 cards, but each front has 4 backs. So I've completed the front run of 25 cards, I believe, and then I will show this off later on for y'all. But each back, or each front has a back, a Mecha and a Hassan back, and then there is one of each of those from Factory 30 and one from 649. So my goal in time is to complete the full 100 card back run. But anyway, so these are the 1911 auto drivers. If you go by the T numbers, like the T206, these are T36. So this is Herbert Lytle. This is the Barney Oldfield. I know that one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the Ralph Mulford. Did I need that? Did I buy the wrong thing? I think here is that. Oh, okay. All right. Whoo, breath. Anyway, Ralph Mulford is one of the better known drivers from the set as well. So these are in extremely good shape. I may need to go back and check out some more of these items, unless one of you all sees this and snatches them. This is the Barney Oldfield. This is going to be one of the tougher cards to find from the set. I've only seen, I think, one other copy before, and it was in a huge, it was either a lot or a set that was offered at an auction house that went a little out of my comfort zone. So I was excited to snag this for the price I did. If you collect tobacco cards, you may know in the T227 set, there are multiple sports and there are a couple of auto drivers, and Oldfield is one of the guys out of there, and that's one of my quote-unquote bucket list cards. So this isn't that one. That one's going to cost a lot more, but this was going to be one of my toughest ones for the set. And actually in my tobacco card group, I mentioned that I had just purchased to complete these, and somebody asked me if the Oldfield was the last because it was the last one that he struggled with for a while. So excited to have that. And then this one is the Francois Z's. I don't know how you say it. It's Hungarian. I was going to say it was French, but yeah, I don't actually know how you say that. Z's, I guess, is what I'm going to go with. I feel like I've seen this one a few times, but for whatever reason, I've not won it. I've noticed in the last, it took me about 2 years to complete this set, assuming these complete it. And in the last couple years, I've seen the prices on these start to rise a little bit. So I've kind of slowed down on what I pick up. And I think I've lost a couple of auctions for his card, but now I have it. I think I have a complete set. I got to do a little bit of research, take a gander, put everything together, because my checklist wasn't up to date. I'd been using Trade Card Database, and I cleaned out my entire collection on there a couple weeks ago. And luckily I did have a paper checklist with me, but I'm not sure if it was updated or how accurate it was. So definitely a thing I need to work on. But anyway, hope you like those. And just another note, those are from pretty much the same time. The T206s are 1909 to 1911, and the auto drivers are from 1911, and they were only produced and put into packs for it was either 4 or 5 days, I believe. They were not inserted into a whole lot of packs, so there aren't a ton of those out there. So completing a set, I mean, I did it in 2 years, so it's not overly difficult, but a lot, there will be weeks or months where you won't really see anything new come online except for some overpriced ones that the same guy keeps putting up there that nobody touches. So these were new to market, so I was able to finish off my set, I think. Hopefully you guys will see that later, or if I get that finished, you will see it later on. So anyway, thanks for taking a look. I got to go back and check those chickens and go check my temperature on my smoker, make sure everything's good. I use a wood smoker. I don't use one of those gas ones. Not a cheater. So I have to keep up on it and check it every 30 to 45 minutes. And luckily, even though it's raining outside today, my lovely fiance has us a setup she's put together outside where I'm still able to do this even in the rain. So hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. I will talk to you later. Don't forget to check out my site, beansballcardblog.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Beans B Card Blog, and then on Facebook I have a page, Beans Ball Card Blog, and then obviously YouTube. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to talk to y'all later. Everyone have a great day. Happy collecting, y'all.